Tim Walz, a leader committed to Minnesota's progress. Introduction. Tim Walz, the 41st governor of Minnesota, has become a significant figure in state and national politics. His journey from a high school teacher and National Guard member to the governor's office reflects a dedication to public service and a deep commitment to his constituents. This article explores Tim Walz's background, political career, key policies, and the impact of his leadership on Minnesota. Early life and education. Tim Walz was born on April 6, 1964, in West Point, Nebraska. Growing up in a rural farming community, he learned the values of hard work and community service. Walz attended Chadron State College, where he earned a bachelor's degree in social science education. His passion for teaching and helping others led him to serve in the Peace Corps in China, an experience that broadened his perspective on global issues. Military service. In addition to his teaching career, Tim Walz served in the Army National Guard for 24 years, achieving the rank of Command Sergeant Major. His military service instilled in him a strong sense of duty and leadership, qualities that have been evident throughout his political career. Entering politics. Tim Walz's political journey began in 2006 when he was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, representing Minnesota's 1st congressional district. His campaign focused on issues like veterans' rights, education, and healthcare, resonating with voters in southern Minnesota. During his time in Congress, Walz earned a reputation as a bipartisan leader who worked across the aisle to achieve legislative success. Key legislative achievements in Congress. As a congressman, Walz played a pivotal role in several key pieces of legislation. He was instrumental in passing the Post-9/11 Veterans Educational Assistance Act, which expanded educational benefits for military veterans. Walz also championed the Stock Act, aimed at preventing insider trading by members. Governor of Minnesota. Tim Walz was elected as the governor of Minnesota in 2018. His gubernatorial campaign emphasized healthcare reform, education funding, and infrastructure development. Walz's vision for Minnesota included creating a fair economy, investing in renewable energy, and ensuring that every Minnesotan had access to quality healthcare and education. Healthcare initiatives. One of Walz's primary focuses as governor has been healthcare reform. He has worked to lower prescription drug costs and expand access to affordable healthcare. His administration has taken steps to address the opioid crisis, implementing policies aimed at prevention, treatment, and recovery. Educational reforms. Governor Walz's background as a teacher has influenced his approach to education policy. He has advocated for increased funding for public schools, emphasizing the importance of early childhood education and mental health support for students. His administration has also pushed for policies to reduce the achievement gap and ensure that all students have the opportunity to succeed. Economic policies. Under Walz's leadership, Minnesota has seen efforts to create a more inclusive economy. His administration has focused on supporting small businesses, promoting workforce development, and investing in infrastructure projects. These initiatives aim to create jobs and ensure that economic growth benefits all Minnesotans, not just a select few. Response to COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic posed unprecedented challenges, and Governor Walz's response was critical in navigating the crisis. His administration implemented measures to protect public health, such as stay-at-home orders, mask mandates, and a robust vaccination campaign. Walz also worked to provide economic relief to businesses and individuals affected by the pandemic, balancing public health with economic stability. Environmental and energy policies. Governor Walz has been a strong advocate for renewable energy and environmental protection. His administration has set ambitious goals for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and increasing the use of clean energy sources. Walz's environmental policies aim to combat climate change and preserve Minnesota's natural resources for future generations. Controversies and criticisms. Like any political leader, Tim Walz has faced criticisms and controversies. Some have criticized his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, arguing that the restrictions harmed businesses and the economy. Others have expressed concerns about his administration's approach to law enforcement and public safety, particularly in the wake of civil unrest following the murder of George Floyd. Community engagement and public service. Throughout his career, Tim Walz has remained committed to community engagement and public service. He has prioritized listening to his constituents and addressing their concerns. His approach to governance reflects his belief in the power of community and the importance of working together to solve problems. Personal life. Tim Walz is married to Gwen Walz, an advocate for education and community service. The couple has 2 children, Hope and Gus. The Walz family's commitment to public service and community involvement is a cornerstone of Tim Walz's political career. Legacy and impact. Governor Tim Walz's impact on Minnesota is significant. His policies and leadership have shaped the state's response to critical issues like healthcare, education, and the environment. While his tenure has not been without challenges, Walz's dedication to public service and his vision for a better Minnesota continue to resonate with many of his constituents. Future prospects. As Tim Walz continues his term as governor, his focus remains on addressing the ongoing challenges facing Minnesota. His vision for the state includes furthering economic development, enhancing educational opportunities, and continuing to improve healthcare access. Walz's leadership.